little penguins, it's me, Jamie Lynn. Today I have set myself a really big challenge. It's going to be the biggest squishy makeover I've ever done, and it's also going to be so Christmassy, and it's also going to be inspired by the Disney movie Frozen. I don't know how it's gonna go, so yeah. Let's see how it goes, I suppose. I'm scared, but I'm also excited, so yeah, let's go. Let's get this snow on the road. Do you get it? Snow on the road instead of show on the road. Tough crowd. Oh yay, I am super excited to show you the squishies that I'm going to be giving a makeover today. So I've got these two panda bun squishies, yay! Oh, I'm super excited to show you what I'm actually going to do with these, but yeah, as you can see, one is really discoloured, and I'm also bringing a little squid into the mix. Ah! Oh, there's a little bit coming off there, so that's kind of gross, but yeah, so these are all super cute squishies that I'm going to put together to make something super cool, and hopefully it's just going to be something that you love. Yeah, I'm just showing you the shape of the squid here because that's going to be a really important part of the squishy, and I've also got some little paws. How cute is that? Okay, and I also have this other little kind of panda bun thing. It's a bit smaller. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that yet, but we will see. So first of all, I'm going to start with my two big panda buns. Yay! Yeah, so I've got my fabric glue out, and pretty much I'm just going to stick these together. Yeah, not much more to say about that, but yeah, I'm just going to pop some fabric glue all on the back of these squishies, and then I'm going to glue them together. Lovely, I'm just spreading it out with a little lollipop stick there. And I'm securing it with an elastic band just to make sure it dries nicely. Lovely. And I'm also going to take this little keyring chainy bit out of both of them. These, if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I really struggle to take these little things out. But then they leave nice big holes there, so yeah, I'm just going to pop a little bit of extra squishy in those parts there just to kind of fill up the holes that the keyring chain has given us. Yeah, and I'm just gluing around the edges to make sure they stick properly. Lovely. And now I'm going to bring in my little squid. Yes, I'm turning him upside down. And although this squid is super cute, I am going to just demolish it. I'm sorry, squid, but I'm going to make a nice little flat head at the top there. And I'm also cutting off all of his little tentacle things. And and I'm using the tentacles there to... Are squid's tentacles called tentacles? I know they're called, like an octopus is called tentacles, but I don't know if a squid is. But anyway, I've got these little extra bits that I'm just going to put on the top of the head there. You'll see what these are in a little while. But for now, I'm moving on to my next squishy, and I'm basically just going to cut some shapes out of them. I'm not quite telling you what I'm going to do with this yet. I want it to be a little surprise until a little bit later, but I'm making little arms out of squishies here. Yeah, I'm super excited to be able to put this all together for you to see. And I've got a little bit of extra, oh gold, just threw it everywhere. I've got a little bit of extra squishy from the panda bun that I'm going to use as a nose. You guys might have guessed what I'm actually going to do with this squishy, but we will see if you can guess. If you've guessed already, then make sure you give me a little comment down below and the time that you're going to guess. But yeah, I'm just pinning the nose onto the face there. And I'm just taking the keyring parts out of the little paws here, and these are obviously going to be little feet for my squishy. So yes, awesome, awesome. So yeah, I'm just gonna basically stick all of these parts together in the places that I want them. So first of all, I was seeing if the head would fit on top of this squishy, but it turns out that it's not quite right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the panda's face off, and I'm just gonna neaten it up there, and then I'm gonna stick the head on. Yay! And I'm just basically checking out where I'm going to put everything, but for now I'm going to stick the paws onto the bottom of the squishy. Yes. I'm just spreading it out with a lollipop stick again, just to make sure that it's fully covered, and then I'm just going to pin them in there. The reason I use pins for this is because elastic bands don't always work for me. I think elastic bands work for bigger squishies, but for little intricate parts they don't always work, so I'm definitely using pins to make this a lot easier for me. And now I'm just sticking the head down, and I'm just seeing where I want to place the arms too. So yeah, as I said, I can put an elastic band around the bigger parts of the squishy here. As you can see, I've pinned the little hair bits onto the head there. I did that a little while ago. He's gonna fall over, but that's okay. Yeah, now I'm just gonna pin the arms in, I think. So again, same thing. I'm just popping some glue on there, spreading it out with a little lollipop stick, and then I'm pinning it in place. Now I'm gonna leave this little guy to dry for 24 hours. Oh, but his head's coming off, so yeah, I don't really like using elastic bands. I much prefer to use pins. So I just took the elastic band off there, and I'm just making sure that the head is going to be pinned down so it will be in the right place. And after 24 hours, this squishy is all dry, and it is turning out into the shape that I kind of wanted it. So if you haven't already guessed, this is going to be a squishy Olaf from Frozen. It doesn't look much like an Olaf right now because we've got tons of different weird squishies in there, but yeah, I'm hoping that once it's painted it's going to look absolutely amazing. But yeah, if you guys are new here, you might not know that it's best to sand down squishies before you paint them, just to make sure that the paint really thoroughly sticks. And his nose fell off, so I'm just re-gluing that down and re-pinning it. But while that's drying, I can get on with the rest of the squishy. It's not too much in my way there, even though it's a massive nose. And I'm just trimming down all of the little seams and the parts, just to make sure it looks amazing, and giving it a sand. And now I can start painting. So what I've done here is I've just got a lot of white fabric paint, and I'm pretty much just putting a really thick layer on there just to make sure that it kind of covers everything. I've cut a lot of parts off here, so it's all very intricate, and the sponginess in the squishy was really showing, and I wanted to make sure that the paint just fully covered it, but it's gonna need a lot of coats. I thought it might be oh my gosh, one of his little hair bits fell off. I don't even know how that happened. Why is my glue failing me today? First the nose falls off, then the little hair bit falls off. I don't even know, but again, it's not too much in my way, so I've just pinned them back down there, and I can get on with painting. I've also put a couple of extra pins in the head there just to make sure that it stays in position while the paint dries. Lovely. And now I'm just, yeah, pretty much I'm just going to give it a lot of different white coats. I thought it'd be quite easy to paint things a white base coat, but it turns out that it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of coats to be able to do this. Yeah, so I'm using a mixture of puffy paint, and I'm using a mixture of normal slick fabric paint as well. Yeah, just to kind of make sure that it's all covered in white. I wasn't really too fussed about, you know, what paint I was going to use, as long as it's white. And yeah, it's starting to look okay, but the back is really just terrible. So I'm just making sure that it's all covered. Sorry, this is a little bit boring, guys, I know, but I'm just trying to make this squishy all white, and it was just taking a long time to get this right. Also to cover up all of the little bits that I'd cut, just to make sure it was all smooth, really. It took a long time to dry too, so yeah, this squishy took me quite a while to make. And I just want to let you know that I changed my nail colours in between this just because I was getting a bit bored of the silver. You've seen the silver nails for a couple of videos now. So yeah, I changed them to red. Very Christmassy. And now I'm just going to paint the nose orange because Olaf has a orange carrot nose, awesome. And now it's looking quite cute, you know. And now you know that Olaf has little tweaks in his hair and he has tweaks for arms. So I'm just painting these a brown colour. I said in my last video that I didn't really like to use the colour brown. Brown is a little bit of a pooey colour, but it's also the colour of chocolate, so I'm a bit unsure about brown. I don't really like using it, but you know, Olaf from Frozen has brown tweaks for arms and little tweaks for hair, so obviously they have to be brown. Gorgeous! And now I'm just touching up little bits here and there, and now it's all dry. Oh, I'm super excited. I'm just smoothing out his head a little bit more there. Yeah, this squishy took so many coats of paint. It's actually unreal how many coats of paint it took. Puffy paint, slick paint, normal fabric paint. I used all of the white paint that I possibly could to see which one worked best for this squishy, to be fair. And altogether, it's coming out okay, and I'm just giving another little second coat on the brown parts of the arms. And now I can start on the eyes. So he has nice big round eyes and lovely cute little buttons down his body. Cute! And little eyebrows. And now I can start on the mouth. He is looking a little bit creepy, I am not going to lie to you. I'm painting on an open mouth here, so he's looking so creepy. Ah! I'm a little bit scared. And he also has a little tooth, so that makes it a little bit cuter. And by making the eyebrows a little bit longer and a little bit more shaped, it makes him look a little bit happier, other than creepy. And now I'm just doing a light blue line around the mouth, just to give him a little dimple there as well. And obviously some cute kawaii eyes. I'm giving him little shines on his eyes. And here he is all dried. So yeah, he's still looking a little bit creepy, but there's not much I can do about that right now. But it is glitter time, so let's play the glitter song. And I'm just painting orange glitter onto the nose, and I've also got some white glitter here. I would have liked to use white glitter all over his body because he is snowy, but I don't think I have enough to cover the whole body, so I just did the eyes and the mouth, and here's my finished Olaf. Guys, I thought I was going to lose it in the middle of this squishy makeover here. It was a little bit of a boring process, keep painting the white over and over, but overall it actually turned out really cute. And I'm super excited that it's inspired by the Disney movie Frozen. And yeah, I hope you guys like it too, even though his eyes are still a little bit creepy. Yeah, he's kind of cute. And here's my finished Olaf. Woo! It turned out a lot better than I thought it would at the beginning of this video. I was a little bit worried about it, but he's here. He's kind of cute. Okay, penguins, so if you have caught my previous videos in December, you will know that I set myself a challenge to do Christmassy videos throughout December. So if you haven't seen them, make sure you go and check them out. I've done some Christmas decorations and Christmas decorating cards. I've also done a thrift store makeover, and now I've done a squishy makeover. So yes, guys, I will catch you next week on Christmas Day. Yes, guys, a video is going to come out on Christmas Day at 6 PM, so I will catch you then for an extra special Christmassy video. If you guys are new here, you might not know that I tried to give a shout out to someone super special who has been supporting me on my entire YouTube journey and on my social media channels. Today's shout out actually goes to my mummy because she helped me come up with the idea of a squishy Olaf. Thank you so much, Mum. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one. Also check out my previous videos. I've done squishy makeovers, I've mixed and made slime, I've done thrift store makeovers, and I've done some arts and crafts that you guys can do at home. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye my little penguins.